The world is full of incredible and mysterious phenomena, often found in the most unexpected places. From lakes that appear out of nowhere to rocks that seemingly move on their own, we've gathered a list of 15 surprising things discovered in the middle of nowhere. 15. The giant hand of the Atacama Desert. In Chile's Atacama Desert, an enormous hand-shaped sculpture stands tall, 36 feet above the barren landscape. La Mano del Desierto, the Hand of the Desert, was created by an artist in 1992, commissioned by the town of Antofagasta. Made of concrete and iron, this eerie monument symbolizes the isolation and harshness of the surrounding desert. Known as one of the driest places on Earth, the Atacama is a place you wouldn't want to be stranded without plenty of water or gas. Travelers beware. It's easy to get lost in the vast, mesmerizing emptiness. 14. A mysterious lake appears overnight. Imagine living in Tunisia during a severe drought in 2014, only for a massive lake to suddenly appear overnight in the middle of the desert. Spanning over a hectare, Lake Gafsa seemed to materialize out of nowhere, offering much-needed relief in sweltering 40-degree heat. Though scientists warned the water could be hazardous, locals couldn't resist diving into the cool, clear waters. Some speculate that seismic activity may have forced groundwater to the surface, creating this miraculous, though short-lived, oasis. 13. The mosquito oasis of the Sahara Deep within the Sahara lies an extinct volcano known as the Wa and Namus crater, an impressive 4 kilometers wide. While it boasts lakes and beautiful black ash fields, it also has a darker reputation as the oasis of mosquitoes. Its surrounding waters teem with mosquitoes, making camping in this otherworldly landscape a bug-infested challenge. Though the water is too salty to drink, travelers have relied on this oasis for centuries as a pit stop during their grueling desert treks. 12th. Katskhi Pillar Monastery. Perched precariously atop a towering limestone monolith in Georgia, the Katskhi Pillar Monastery sits 130 feet above the ground. Accessible only by a narrow iron ladder, the monks who visit daily do so not only for prayer, but also as a spiritual journey to be closer to God. The climb can take up to 20 minutes, making it both a physical and spiritual test of faith. Isolated from the world, this monastery remains one of the most sacred and remote churches in existence. 11. The Floating Castle of France, Fort Boyard, a fortress that seemingly floats on the waters off the coast of France, looks like something out of a fantasy. Originally conceived in the 17th century as a military defense structure, the project was abandoned for over a century before being completed in 1858 under Napoleon's orders. With its oval shape and looming walls, Fort Boyard is now a fascinating relic of the past, surrounded entirely by the sea. 10. The Lost King under a parking lot. When you imagine the final resting place of a king, a grand tomb likely comes to mind. But for England's King Richard III, his grave was far less glamorous. His remains were found buried under a parking lot in Leicester. After extensive DNA testing, scientists confirmed that the bones belonged to the infamous monarch, who died in 1485. Now reburied in a more fitting setting, Richard III's story is a strange reminder of how history can literally be hidden beneath our feet. 9. The Stanley R. Mickelsen Safeguard Complex. In North Dakota, the Stanley R. Mickelsen Safeguard Complex looks like something out of a sci-fi film. Resembling a cross between a pyramid and an alien fortress, this Cold War-era missile defense facility could monitor global airspace for incoming threats. Though decommissioned shortly after its completion, the complex remains a fascinating symbol of the era's paranoia and technological ambition. 8. Bosnia's ancient stone sphere. Discovered in a forest in Bosnia, an enormous stone sphere has mystified archaeologists. Some believe it's the oldest human-made stone sphere in existence, though its exact origin remains debated. Other similar spheres have been found as far away as Costa Rica, leading to questions about ancient civilizations and their capabilities. 7. The decaying shores of Bombay Beach. Once a thriving resort destination in California, Bombay Beach is now a post-apocalyptic wasteland. The waters of the Salton Sea became so polluted that all life within them died, leaving behind nothing but fish bones and desolation. Tourists now visit this eerie, decaying landscape, which feels more like the set of a horror movie than a peaceful beach. 6. The Sailing Stones of Death Valley. In Death Valley, rocks known as sailing stones mysteriously move across the desert floor, leaving long trails behind them. No one has ever seen these stones in motion, but scientists believe a combination of freezing temperatures and wind causes the rocks to shift. Even without a clear explanation, the phenomenon remains one of nature's most captivating mysteries. 5. A whale graveyard in the Atacama Desert. High in Chile's Atacama Desert lies a whale graveyard, an ancient site where the remains of numerous marine mammals were discovered fossilized in the dry desert sands. Scientists speculate that a mass die-off caused by toxic algae millions of years ago led to the whales being stranded and fossilized far from any modern shoreline. The Little Ale Inn, located near the infamous Area 51 in Nevada, the Little Ale Inn is a quirky hotel and diner catering to UFO enthusiasts. Decorated with alien memorabilia, this family-owned business has been drawing curious visitors for over 25 years. Whether or not you believe in extraterrestrials, the area's connection to UFO sightings makes it a must-visit for conspiracy buffs. 3. The giant armadillo fossil. In Argentina, a man stumbled upon the fossilized shell of a giant armadillo while walking along a riverbank. Believed to be an ancient relative of today's armadillo, this discovery is a reminder of the incredible creatures that roamed the earth long before us. 2. Havasu Falls. Tucked away in the Grand Canyon, Havasu Falls is a breathtaking natural wonder, with water cascading 100 feet into a striking blue-green pool. The falls are located on the Havasupai Indian Reservation and are a popular destination for hikers. The vibrant color of the water is due to high levels of magnesium and calcium carbonate, making it a truly unique spot. 1. The Buzluja Monument. Standing atop a mountain peak in Bulgaria, the Buzluja Monument is a relic of the Soviet era. Built in 1974 to commemorate the rise of socialism, the monument has been abandoned since the fall of the Soviet Union, leaving it to decay in the elements. Its striking, spaceship-like design and historical significance make it a haunting symbol of a bygone era. Which of these extraordinary locations would you visit? Let us know in the comments.